Hi, everyone. I am grateful for the opportunity to share my college application process with you. While I was incarcerated, I was able to complete 3 college courses. The professors recommended that I continue my education after my release. It has been a life changing experience being in prison. And prison is not the ideal place to find yourself. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. As a teen, I wasn't able to express my thoughts. I guess people thought I was too quiet and antisocial. I had to keep to myself in a house that told me outright that I was a sinner for having doubts. My family kept me in the church every Sunday, every meeting, every time. You know how a person can smell like something from just being around it for long periods of time? My smell would be the church. Church just wasn't for me. What I have learned from my experience is that if you don't speak up for yourself, then someone else is waiting to exploit you. Earning my college education will allow me to improve my job offers, better pay, and the chance to show that a person is not to be judged on their past. I have begun my first steps to earning my degree. I am a free man, happy with being me. Not saying that everything is perfect because it's not. I have to find another job or a better job. My girlfriend and I always at ends, but we make it work.
So what I've learned is that I have to complete all the requirements or my application is not valid. The Division of Criminal Justice Services, the DCJS, report is mandatory. While my supervisor is fully aware of my DWI charge, I haven't disclosed my prior drug arrest, which did not result in a conviction. Because I'm now forced to self-disclose my DCJS report, this arrest will be visible. My company has a zero tolerance drug policy. All right, so this is how it happened. I was downtown about a year ago, and I saw Will. He's one of my best high school friends. I had just met Samantha. We weren't serious or anything, but I knew she was the one. Anyway, Will picked me up, and we were planning on catching a game at the park, and catching up on what we've been up to. The police came out of nowhere. Next thing I knew, Will and I were being told to step out of the car by the police officer. We had to sit on the side of the road, and then one of the officers said he found marijuana in the driver's side door. When the officer said that, I couldn't believe it. All of my thoughts were drugs. I can't be arrested for drugs. I have to go through a background screening for my new job. I've never used drugs, and now I'm getting arrested for it? Well, Will told them right away that the marijuana was his, and I didn't know about, and that, I didn't know about it being in the car. Awesome. He told them that he just picked me up. However, the officers didn't care, and they still arrested both of us. I called my family from the precinct, and luckily my mom and dad helped bail me out. I was able to pay the $5,000 bail. We hired an attorney while I was awaiting trial, and I explained my situation and informed him that I couldn't afford to have a long, drawn-out trial. I wanted it to be resolved as soon as possible. Will never changed his statement. The lawyer called and said that the district attorney offered a deal to drop the case by not proceeding with it. I asked him what that meant. He told me that I wouldn't have to go to trial, and it's not saying that I'm guilty of innocence. As long as I did not get into trouble with the police for a year, I wouldn't have to worry about it. I haven't been in trouble with the police. I do my best to avoid them. Seriously. But the rest for possession of illegal substance will be on the DCJS report that I have to give to the college. And they have a partnership with my job. Some way or another, I feel like it's going to get back to my job.